Hello everyone, welcome to the Speedbuild video in The Sims 4. My name is Kelly and this time I'm going to renovate a house from 2017. I remember that I found this house on Google and I rebuilt this in The Sims. I think this was one of my first houses ever made in The Sims 4 because I started playing The Sims 4 in 2017 because that was the year that we got the toddler update. And before that I have played it a couple times, but I was shocked when I couldn't pick up my baby, and I was even more shocked when my baby grew up to a child. So I quit playing The Sims 4 and go back to The Sims 3. But now I'm back in The Sims 4 and as you can see I've deleted all the interior and the walls inside, but the exterior is the same because I thought the shape wasn't even that bad. It's only square, but I hope I can fix that a little bit. As you maybe saw in the beginning, there were pictures inside, there was trash inside, there was also food from 2017 inside, I shouldn't eat that. And there was also a pool with some fences around it, and we all know what happened there. For me it was really fun to go back and see this house again that I still had in one of my save files. Because it was just how I left it a couple years ago and I didn't left it in a good condition, and that makes it even more fun to me. Renovating this house was more difficult than I thought it would be. I also started I think 4 or 5 times over. So the windows you see I already made them before filming this one. I've tried a lot of different things but the house stays square. But when I add the pool I was like, yeah, I like this, I'm not gonna bulldoze this. And then I started making it more dark and add some windows. I had some doubts about the color of the windows. Most of the time I would go for black windows, but I don't know, I like the white better on this build. So I add some few more and I started landscaping. I started with a pool, adding some rocks, and then I got distracted to other things, so I start detailing that. I'm a really messy builder. I always go from that to that, and then I see one little thing that I can use there, and then I will go to there, and then I change the color of something, and then I change it back. Yes, I'm a really messy builder. So I hope you guys can follow what I'm doing, because sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. And now I'm on the rooftop. In my old build there was a rocket ship on it, but you couldn't see it. But there was that massive rocket ship on this rooftop, because one of the family members that I played that time went to the moon, I guess. Maybe I can tell a little bit more about the family that lived here a couple years ago. So I made them in 2017. The woman was a doctor and the man was a chef. Before they moved into this house they lived in a small apartment in San Myshuno. I didn't use any cheats for money, so I moved them to this house when they had enough money, and then they got 3 sons. Maybe you saw the pictures in the beginning. The first son loved sport, the second son ends up as a criminal, and the third son was the one that want to build a rocket ship. Very complex family if I look back now. But you know, I had fun that time and I still have fun with this family because I'm playing the 9th generation now. But let's go back to the house. I'm totally renovated now and I'm adding some rocks, and I used the T.O.O.L mod by TwistedMexi. I hope I pronounced it right. It literally is the best mod I ever downloaded in my whole sim life. It's a real lifesaver. You can do so much more things when you're working with terrain tool or platforms or that kind of stuff. And then I'm adding some more windows in the back and some other things, walls and that kind of stuff. And then I go to this, I don't know how you call it, this little corner in the garden where I later on put some reclining chairs. But first I'm going to make the floor plan inside. I don't know if you saw it in the beginning, but what the hell was that? It was looking like a labyrinth or something like that. So I hope this one looks better, but I don't think that's that difficult if you look back to the older one. And we have ladders now, so that makes it even more better. And I'm doing some more landscaping in this build. In the old version I don't think my landscaping wasn't that bad, but I used a palm tree and I still have no clue why I used that, because on this island in Windenburg I haven't seen one palm tree, so it's weird that I used it that time. But now I'm placing a lot of rocks, and if you see one of my other builds you see I don't use many plants, and I don't know why, but I never know how to match green plants. I always go for the white tree from Cats and Dogs, if I'm right. And I always use the tree from Island Living that comes in purple, red, yellow and orange. Green is just not really my thing. I wish I was better with using green plants and trees, but no, I'm not. And at this point I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do more with the landscaping, so I go back to do that later, and we almost go inside and I'm so excited for that. And now we are inside. We're starting with the kitchen with all the new stuff from the new pack Dream Home Decorator. I was so happy when I saw all those beautiful new items. I just couldn't wait to use them. I wish there were more colors, but I always wish for more colors. But in this pack, I think the colors are a little bit vintage to me. There's nothing wrong with vintage, but it's just not my thing. So I go for a black kitchen. I also use a tool mod here again to make this kitchen island. And I use the new table from the pack and the chairs. The chairs are so pretty. And then I start decorating a little bit. I made this small table thing, I don't know how to call it, on the wall. And one thing is for sure, I used a lot of things of the new pack. So it doesn't make it really special or something, but I was really trying out all the new stuff. Like the thing that I use on the wall. I don't even know what it is, but it looks so good. I also really don't know what kind of style this house is. I wanted to make something industrial, but it doesn't look industrial at all. And then I was like, maybe some minimalistic thing, but I just don't know. It's just the new pack style. And then I'm changing colors, then I'm changing colors and changing colors, wallpapers, and then I'm changing colors. I can never decide which color I want to use. And then the couch, the beautiful couch, the best couch we ever had in The Sims 4, in my opinion, of course. You can do so many things with it. And this is one of the items I wish they made 1,000 colors of it, because I'm probably gonna use it only in white and black. Because the rest of the colors to me are just meh. They are pretty, but I don't think I'm gonna use them a lot. But I'm very happy with them. And then I rotated this thing so they look like pillows, adding some more things. And then I found this beautiful rock that I will use for a little play corner for kids. I always like to make little play corners, but it's also difficult because the toys of the kids are not matching with the rest of the interior, and I always want to match everything. But now on the other side of the stairs I will make this desk with a laptop, and then I almost go upstairs. And now we are upstairs. Everything will be white. Later on I changed some floors to green, but I didn't want to make it really messy and a lot of stuff, because in the old version of the house it was so messy. I just didn't know which room was which room. It was so messy, all the bedrooms. So now I keep it look clean and simple. Also for the kids' bedroom I really struggled with the one with the bunk bed, because I really wanted to use the new bunk bed, but I just didn't know what to do with the rest of the room. It was like, yes, I have the bunk bed now, and yeah, what do I do now? So it looks really simple. Even as the bathroom, I That's one of the things I'm not good at, the bathrooms. I always make the same, I always use the same things. And there was messy me again. I was working on the inside, but then I saw one thing on the outside and I was like, oh, I can use plants there. Oh, I can do this. And then I end up doing a lot of outside things. And now you can see I'm placing more rocks and plants and trees and some pole things. This time no fences around it. And later on I will decorate the corner in the back of the garden. And now I'm back inside again with the last bedroom and the last bathroom and a little gym thing, and then I think I'm almost done with this, but I really thought it was easier to renovate this house because what I said earlier, the shape was good, but I didn't get as much inspiration of it as I maybe wanted to have, but it was fun to do and I hope you like it and I hope you like the way it ends up. And for now I'm gonna decorate the last things, also more landscaping at the end. And for now, thanks for watching, bye!